Come on now. You guys saw the video I made, right? Would you call it a meltdown? That's how he captioned the video. Black liberal has meltdown over Charlie Kirk. Your entire livelihood depends on you waking up every day, finding videos in order to denigrate a community that looks like you and your mother.
Wow.
You're on Charlie Kirk's payroll. Republicans only keep you around because you put a black face on their racism.
Wow.
And I get it, dude. You got to pay your mortgage. Some of us, we wouldn't sell out for $1.
Wow.
But you obviously would. So keep my name out of your goddamn mouth unless you're trying to debate in person and get dragged in front of your 3 million social media followers.
Why every time somebody black is like conservative, you're a sellout.
You're a sellout.
Shut your dumb ass
like,
up.
You're with the racist. He said he just referred to every Republican as a racist.
Like, bro, you're a loser, bro. I can't rock with you, bro. You a dork.
So if you, I can't argue with somebody
comes to talk about a community that looks like you and your mother. Shut up, dirt.
I can't argue with somebody who says all of one group of people is this way.
Boy,
then you can just tell they're not even thinking about it.
Because you could say the same thing. All black people are thugs.
You say
fucking dork.
You say that doesn't make no sense.
God, man,
just because you black, you got to think the same way.
Just because we're black, we're supposed to side with you. I don't agree with you, bro. I think you're a dork. I think you're a weenie. I think what your teacher said to you was wrong, yes, but at the end of the day, I do think you're a weenie. I don't think you're a man.
What the teacher said? I forgot.
You probably got this job just because you're black. You can still do great things. What's the problem here?
I made a video about Charlie Kirk and this brother that made commentary that I thought was counterproductive and I thought was contradictory to what the real message that Charlie Kirk was trying to say when it comes to the United Airlines and their DEI foolery that they're doing. Literally saying that we're going to hire 50% of our pilots are going to be black or women when the pilots that are getting licenses, 80% white and 70% men. So disproportionately, United Airlines is trying to interject race and wokeness into who's flying your airplane. And all Charlie Kirk was simply saying was that they have created a situation where now you have to question, is the person that's piloting the plane, are they an affirmative action hire or they're qualified, which is two different things. Did they have a better person or they needed a quota? When before, if United would just say we hire the best and they decided to pick 50% black, nobody would even think of questioning. But the gentleman that I made the video about decided to make a video about me, and so I'm going to give him a little clout. He got too many videos out right now. I can't keep up with what he's trying to say. I may need to make to the end to make a collage. But I want you guys to hear what an irrational person says when they don't have a legitimate argument. And I was watching it, and I thought it was just a clip of Charlie Kirk, and then it was another black guy, very articulate, smart black guy that looked well put together. Even though the man looked like he's incredibly successful. He looks fit, he's articulate.
Okay, first of all, I think Tatum has a crush on me. Dude, how many times are you going to call me?
Damn, bro, can't compliment you.
I'm sorry.
He can't compliment you. All right, let's talk about your big ass forehead, you four-eyed dork.
Green ass nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Doesn't he look like a dark-skinned Don Lemon?
I'm sorry.
A little bit.
I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
You're finna get Don Lemon.
I'm tripping.
Successful. He looks fit. He's articulate.
Okay, first of all, I think Tatum has a crush on me. Dude, how many times are you going to call me articulate, smart, well put together, and fit? My wife doesn't even compliment me like that. But
now you're bringing up some family issues, brother. I can't even just keep it fair evaluation.
Bro was being cool.
I probably was wrong about, but I made a fair evaluation. And because your wife don't see you that way, they ain't got nothing to do with me, my man. And his wife is white, by the way.
OT way more pure than him.
His wife is white, by the way.
Listen, they got a beautiful family.
Wait, his wife is white?
Yeah. His wife is white.
Like what he
just said it.
Well, it makes sense if you hear him see how he is. He could, you know.
And his wife is white, by the way.
That green ass.
And his wife is white, by the way.
I'm sorry, guys. You couldn't be an articulate black man and have a black wife, guys. Kind of seems like we.
My dad is that.
Kind of seems like. Sorry, y'all. We were just playing.
They got a beautiful family. I saw his thing. I don't have to. Just because I don't like what he said, don't mean I can be delusional about what I see. He got a beautiful family. Look like great kids. Look like a successful guy. I just feel bad for his wife to a certain degree because I feel like it has to be a lot of pressure when you're marrying a man, probably because you just love him. But in his mind, he thinking about race. In his mind, he got an excuse for black people all the time. And I would argue in her mind, she probably ain't thinking twice about it. I guarantee you it bothers her sometimes that he say stuff that he says, and he's so hyper racial and acting as if black people are victims, and he's doing very well, and his kids are gonna probably do well if the family raise them right. I would get sick of hearing it. Like, bro, everything can't be racially motivated. And the dude, literally, his whole TikTok is just bashing Republicans. I thought he was doing coaching stuff, and he just made one commentary. All he do is bash Republicans. Okay.
Let's move on. This dude has the nerve to call me disingenuous when his entire livelihood depends on him simping for the Republican Party and Charlie Kirk.
Simping.
My entire livelihood is me simping for the Republican Party. Why do people make inferences with no academic knowledge whatsoever about anything that they're saying? He has no idea how I make money. He has no idea. I think even at some point in the video, he says that I'm on the payroll I'm not on a payroll. I partner with Turning Point USA and other organizations, and I don't have to simp for anybody. I believe in conservative values. So it's kind of like our values actually align. That's the reason why I do things with Republicans. And the thing is that I'm not always favorable.
It's almost like he don't even believe that a black person will think different. The other dude.
Yeah.
Because he would say, y'all sell it. He gonna say, we sell it out too. He probably gonna see this.
Oh, brother. I don't understand why people think we selling out. We are literally in the South.
You cannot be black and Republican. It's a party. I mean, it's a problem. We seen with Nicki Minaj the other day.
You know, the crazy thing is that like people were mad at Nicki Minaj for being Republican, but like she's rich. Of course she's got. Most rich people vote Republican. Even Dave Chappelle made a joke about that. Brother. He said,
that's what fucked me up when Stephen A. made all those Republican points, and I was like, buddy, you should be Republican. He said, I think black people should vote Republican, but nah. Like, what? I just don't get this shit, man.
Because he don't like Trump specifically.
It's off his feelings.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what it is.
He got TDS.
I believe in conservative values.
He does.
So it's kind of like our values actually align. That's the reason why I do things with Republicans. And the thing is that I'm not always favorable with Republicans either. I talk trash about a lot of them. I call them rhinos and talk super trash. I don't even speak at Republican events. I haven't spoken at CPAC since 2018.
CPAC.
You know, I wonder why. But anyway, and I was watching it, and I thought it was just a clip of Charlie Kirk, and then it was another black guy, very articulate, smart black. He looks fit. He's articulate.
Dude, disingenuous? Come on. You couldn't be objective if you wanted to be. This is a hobby for me. If this goes away tomorrow, I have a career. But for you, your entire livelihood depends on you waking up every day, finding videos in order to denigrate a community that looks like you and
you see this holier than thou argument he has? If I lose this, I have a job. Like, I don't know why you're trying to sit here and attack him after he didn't attack your character. He just said you got a crybaby ass point of view. And you seem like a little bitch. I'm not gonna disrespect you as a man though, but you come to me as a man with this soft-spoken voice and these pussy ass attitude, I'm gonna think you ain't tough. That's just my observation.
If he tries to debate Officer Tatum, he's gonna get down.
I think he's gonna get freaking cooked.
He's gonna get cooked.
I'm not trying to insult, bro, but so far his attitude in this video is kind of facetious, and I'm not enjoying it.
This is a hobby for me. If this goes away tomorrow, I have a career. But for you, your entire livelihood depends on you waking up every day, finding videos in order to denigrate a community that looks like you and your mother.
Why they get so sensitive over this? My whole platform, the biggest, most viral videos that I made are about social issues.
Yeah.
Many of them are about politics. And many of the politicians that I trash are Democrat white politicians. It's like these people get so enraged with what I say that they got to make up weird stuff. Like denigrating black people is my platform. I didn't start a nonprofit organization with another black woman, which is a tremendously successful Brexit nonprofit organization, as if I didn't run several organizations, one of which we went to the White House, I don't know how many times for black conservatives, where 400 of us went to the White House and we were treated like kings when Donald Trump was in office. Name a time that Joe Biden have black conservatives come to the White House. It'll never happen. And all the other stuff that we do, you know, but anyway, it's funny they jump to that.
You're on Charlie Kirk's payroll.
I'm on Charlie Kirk's payroll.
Here's you at his propaganda right-wing speaking event, TPUSA.
I'm on Charlie Kirk's payroll, but then here's me at a propaganda. It says, "Call Me American" was the tour. How is it propaganda for me to have a speech where I'm saying, call me an American, meaning that we're speaking about unity. We're not speaking about division like these people do. I'm not operating and looking at people based on a race and the color of their skin and all this old crazy stuff. Call me an American. We're all together in this thing. That's the speech context that I speak at these university events when I went on tour. But people like him, if you don't deviate or differentiate with race and all that, somehow you're a problem. I don't believe in that stuff. I'm no different than my white brother and sister. We all are brothers and sisters in Christ, if you ask me. We all made in his image the same. It's not like God made white people and didn't make black people, or black people didn't make white people. I don't live like that. Charlie Kirk don't live like that. The organization doesn't live like that. We believe in unity. Now, we may differ in opinions, but we don't believe in all that racial stuff.
He signs your checks. So, of course...
Actually, the Officer Tatum LLC signs my checks. I'm the CEO. Nobody signs checks but me. My organization signs checks. I partner with other people. I sign all the checks. So just at least get the context right before you start throwing it out.
You're going to accept and defend his racism. You also make money off of right-wing merchandise. So you know that your bread gets buttered as long as you stay in the lane designated for black conservatives.
He said that I guess, covered for Charlie Kirk's racism. I just want to tell you how ignorant black men like this get. Super ignorant is crazy. If Charlie Kirk was a racist, why would Charlie Kirk pay me and put me on payroll if he's a racist? Racist people don't like the other race. They have negative perceptions of the other race. They believe that they're superior. They believe that we would interfere with the things that will make them excellent. That's why racist people don't really fool with black people. And black people racist against white people too. Black people that's racist against white people, they don't fool with white people. They don't want nothing to do with them. They're not going to hire a single white person to come in and help bolster their nonprofit organization. It's funny that in today's world, black folks like him just say racism on everything. If that man Charlie was racist, then why would he even want to do business with me? And be honest, if he was racist, then why would I do business with him? We would have nothing in common. But for some reason, if they don't like your opinion, they have to say it's racist.
You've seen your engagement suffer when you go against the grain. Dude, you've seen the comments turn against you and even get racist when you've spoken out against Donald Trump. So instead of you having a backbone, you go right back to toeing the line.
You see your engagement suffers even when you talk about Donald Trump. Now put this in perspective. The man is trying to say that all I do is simp for the right-wing agenda, and all I do is make money on Trump merch. Well, you obviously have watched my videos and see I criticize Trump. I criticize some of the things in the Republican Party, and people may not like it. I don't care. If I care, and my money source came from me never critiquing the Republican Party, you would never see a video of me critiquing the Republican Party. You would never see me go against the grain, because that's not how I make a living. And I could go in and how I make a living, and I don't know.
No, on a serious note, OT literally does what we do. He comes on and tells his opinion on how he thinks. Yeah. That's it, guys. Yeah. We actually are building a personal relationship with OT, and he's actually like probably the coolest guy,
most genuine dude
I've ever met, guys.
He's extremely genuine.
I think he's a great guy. He's definitely dropped a lot of game on us and trying to help us a lot. I really don't like this guy with the glasses, man. I'm sorry.
I don't get this shit.
I tried to like him in the last video because, I thought, like, I've taken said well-spoken guy, smart. I respect that, but the way he just coming on here attacking my dog OT, man, I'm not.
You can't be black and Republican.
I kind of was going hard on him, insulting him and stuff, but I just don't. I'm not really a fan.
You're gonna get bashed by your own people. Actually, yesterday in the gym, I was playing basketball with a few guys, and this guy told me black people can't be racist, bro. I just paused, bro. I actually stopped the whole game, bro. A 5-on-5 game. Bro, I said, what did you just say, buddy? He said, black people can't be racist. We could be prejudiced, but not racist.
The definition of racism is prejudice towards another race.
I said, brother, if you don't like a race, you're racist. He said, no, by definition, or you by definition can't be racist.
You can't fix
I
stupid,
said,
bro.
brother.
That's
You can't
emotion.
fix stupid, bro.
I said, brother.
That would have actually irritated me so much.
That's going off emotion and logic at this point.
And then, you know, hey, guess what? All the black people ganged up on me with him.
Of course.
real?
Yes, yesterday, literally.
Why would you be surprised about that? I would not in the slightest.
I was actually upset because I'm like, bro, I just can't believe y'all.
Man, I was
believe that
there
shit.
at the same time as you too. I saw you hooping. I should have came in
I
there.
couldn't believe that shit, bro.
I should have came in there and be like, you guys are a bunch of freaking idiots.
Republicans only keep you around because you put a black face on their racism. And I get
This
it.
is the crazy part.
You got to pay your mortgage. Some of us,
They don't
we
think the
wouldn't
other way
sell out
around?
for $1. But you,
So all Republicans racist. So you said all
I just don't get that. That's what I'm fucked
Republicans
up,
are
bro.
racist.
Like, what has the Democrat
single
Party
one.
done for black people, buddy?
Oh, they elected Judge Kentanji Brown.
Only thing I
You
can
know what
say
she
is for
did?
the old
They
people.
put BLM on the football field, bro. It ended racism, bro. they put in racism on the NFL field in
They let the-
2022.
They let the NBA players take
When
a
every
knee.
nigga out there is black and millionaires. It is white people who dream to go to the league. They say, boy, you will never play corner in this league.
They got a white corner. I was supposed to go first
I know,
round.
he like that.
I
That's
seen that.
Eminem.
I saw somewhere
That's Eminem's son.
said they're gonna move him to safety.
Republicans only keep you around because you put a black face on their racism. And I get it, dude. You got to pay your mortgage. Some of us, we wouldn't sell out for $1. But you obviously would. So keep my name out of your goddamn mouth unless you're trying to debate in person and get dragged in front of your
You gonna
3
get Don
million
Lemon,
social media
son.
followers.
Before you get
See, here
even
you
clout.
go.
God wants to be a victim so bad, and he's like offended at OT because he doesn't have a victim mentality. That's truly what it is. Like, they want black people and other black people to feel sorry for ourselves and be so mad
100%.
that other people don't feel sorry for themselves. And they call you a sellout. You sell out. You just think
Just
white
'cause
people.
you don't feel
you're,
sorry
You're not
for
a victim.
yourself.
You don't think white people are oppressing you. You're a sellout.
You
You're
know
talking about white supremacist talking points. I personally think we're all the same.
don't
We're all
wanna-
on the same playing field. Personally, I don't think that because someone's white, they have a better opportunity at being successful than me. Personally, I just don't believe that.
Me either.
I don't believe that.
After
I walk
all-
into a room, I got to compete with anybody. I don't care what color they is. I believe in my ability to compete with anybody, to be on the same
And
level
that's,
playing field with
to
anybody.
me, that's the best mindset.
And
But
that's personally how I feel about it. You know, I was kind of attacking this guy at the beginning, and I apologize.
Nah,
but he
bro.
making me mad again.
Nah, bro. After the altercation I had in the gym, I realized that it's no arguing.
Hell
with
no,
these
I
people
realized that
believe
years
like
ago.
that. If they believe this shit, like, it's no arguing with them.
It's like a religion, almost at this point.
It's identity politics. It's identity.
Oh, you can't argue about politics and religion. That's two things. Can't argue about this shit, bro.
I don't argue
Okay.
with people about. I swear, I won't argue with people. But people be like, "You too. You think I'm not doing this."
But I just want what I want to stop is
Not
like,
doing it with you.
Stop bashing black Republicans. If somebody believes something that you don't believe, why bash them?
You know,
bro?
the thing with black people that I've
just don't
noticed
get
as
it.
I've gotten older, most of the criticism that you will receive as a black person is from other black people. Like, I saw a video, this is completely unrelated, but there's a video of the 49ers after they won the Super Bowl, all their girlfriends was on the field. It was like 6 black girls. They're like, NFL girlfriends, we're going to the Super Bowl.
I seen
and
that.
all the comments was black people talking shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo,
it was only
basic-
6 black girls?
It was 6 girlfriends. It was 6 TikToks, but it was 6 black girls. They just made a TikTok, just like having fun. Like it was like, of course we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And
I
it was,
seen
it was
that.
all black girls, and it was all players' girlfriend, and all the comments was other black people tearing them down. Like, y'all basic, y'all probably getting cheated on, y'all not wives. Nobody makes fun of Taylor Swift for not being a wife. Nobody makes fun of her for being at the game, being a girlfriend. But there was
That's
just,
actually
it was all black
insane.
people tearing down. I'm like, this is crazy.
Well, people say we're doing that
Crabs in the
ourselves.
barrel.
You know?
See, but when we tear down
Crabs in the barrel.
when they say we're tearing down black people, we're tearing down negative behaviors.
Yes.
Like, we're tearing down black kids committing crimes, going in the street, looting. I don't support that shit. I don't give a damn if they was white. I'm gonna tear you down for that.
I don't think we tear down black people. I think we keep it 100, and keeping it 100 is the best thing. You know, that's like
I think we call
that's
out
like
bad
if you're
behaviors.
okay, if you're a parent, right, and you got a son and he's too old, and you do what feels good to him. You know, you let him live here, and you fucking wipe his ass and all that shit. You are actually hurting your son more. So I feel like if somebody's doing destructive behavior, I'm gonna call it out. Just like you got the mean coach. Everybody's all he the mean coach, but he keeping it real. He wants you to be great. If we didn't say nothing, we just let these niggas just ruin themselves. We say, man, let them niggas do. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think we call out bad behaviors and bad mindsets in black people, but it's different coming from black people because we want better for black people. So,
You know what
I
I'm
mean, if a white person was doing it, y'all would call him racist. So why, when black people do it, They call us sellout.
Just let them do it. Let them
what
run
point-
wild.
at
Don't
what
say
point-
shit. Or
At
you're
what
racist.
point do people
Or
look
sellout.
at what we say and look at the substance of what we're saying and say, well, maybe you do have a point, rather than you getting offended because we think differently than you and look like you, and we call out people who happen to look like us. But it's not even
Some
just
people
the
are
fact
too
that we
far
call
gone.
out people that look like us.
Yeah,
We call out
that's the
everybody.
problem. They too
We
far
call out
gone.
everybody.
It's just
Personally,
different to mindsets, bro. Because it's like everything Officer Tatum says from the time we've ever watched him.
They far
Probably 98% of the stuff he has said, I have agreed with.
I agree.
So
Me
it's
too.
kind of like,
It's just my values, bro.
yeah, it's just what
I
I,
don't
believe. You
in
know,
what if black people, if they really sat, I think a lot of black people, especially in the South, if they sat and really looked at all, like if they kind of like how we have just really like looked at what the left has to offer versus the right, I really think they would be like, hold up, all this rank, alphabet gang,
Yeah,
all
like-
that, like
I think a lot of black people have conservative values, but they just believe that they're taught
Are racist.
conservatives are racist and it's bad and they're anti-black,
can't do
so
it.
they pick the other side. Truly,
Yeah.
it's
I
gonna
know
happen one day.
At some
They
point, people
said-
gonna educate themselves and wake up. And
This is
I'ma
the
do my part.
biggest turns of all
Ethnicities.
all ethnicities groups. Oh my god,
Ethnic groups.
I cannot pronounce my shit, bro, at work. But all groups of people are switching to the red. Yeah.
Cause it's getting
It just
too-
makes
they
it's not
can't-
even like
they
difficult,
can't
bro.
hide no
It just
more.
makes the most
It
sense.
just makes sense. Like that's all it really is, man. That's why I believe OT is not doing this for a
At
dollar.
at the end of the day, I feel like
He's not doing this for Republicans. He's not doing this for Charlie. He's not doing this for anybody. He's just doing it because this is
And
what he
neither
believes.
am I. I'm keeping it 100
I
on
actually
here,
enjoy
y'all.
coming
I swear
on
to
here
God,
debating.
every day, y'all, I keep it real on here. I say what I think.
You know
I
what's
get on
crazy?
here and still talk about, I ain't gonna lie, that was fact. You know what I'm saying? We get, I ain't never really, only like certain times with the Israel Palestine where I was like, man, I should have said that, this and that. But everything else I stand on. I don't
If
give a
Republicans
damn.
dead wrong, I feel like I'm gonna say they dead wrong, and OT gonna say they dead wrong.
Whatever, we got on Tucker. Well, I did. I was in Tucker. I thought he was tripping about saying, this and that about Obama wife and this and that. He a man. And this and
I
that.
agree.
And they got mad at us. But
They
I don't
got
care,
mad at us.
'cause that's what I think. I'm not trying to say what you
I
think. I'm
really-
saying what I think on the call. You hear
Facts.
family. If you
Facts.
don't agree with it, well, I don't care.
Yeah, that's your
And-
American right to disagree.
We've asked Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum, for advice, and he says, "Do what you believe."
Facts.
Do
That's what he told us.
You believe.
That's exactly what he told us.
You know, I do commend him for this video because when I saw what he was saying about OT, I got annoyed and I immediately went to insults. But this whole time, OT has not insulted him. He just ate him up gracefully and respectfully.
Maybe
he was
we
like,
should have him come on
he was
ours.
like, first of
He
all, I
won't go
signed
on-
my own
he come
checks,
to ours.
multiple seven-figure companies. And he said, why would I debate with you? You're a nobody. You want clout. He said, you're trying to eat off me and get clout.
He
and
got
grow
all
your
that
brand.
off what he believes, buddy.
And he ate him up so gracefully, and then he poked holes in his argument. And for that reason, you truly have to respect the man because he didn't insult him at all. And this guy consistently tried to attack his character, insult him, attack his means for making money for himself, and then he just got ate up gracefully and respectfully. Like, how can you support this guy who immediately went to try to attack his character, and then the guy who's being attacked for being a sellout knuckle dragger ate him up gracefully and didn't insult him at all? He even insulted him for complimenting him and calling him articulate, fit, and in shape.
Yeah,
How can you support what he
And
says?
you so pro-black, Dr. Umar said you a sellout.
Facts.
literally,
Facts.
man. But hey,
Well,
man,
I wonder what he would say
it
to
just-
Dr. Umar.
it
I would
just
love to
gets
see
me-
them two. Not OT, but this dude and Dr. Umar talk about that. What you gotta say?
It just gets me, bro, that we had nothing to do with politics. We had no affiliation with it.
We
at
was
all.
on
We just-
Eminem and
we just
AC/DC
Came to
and
do,
Tom.
came to do a little politics on YouTube, and we leaned onto this side just just off of our beliefs.
And
you
y'all
know?
remember
So-
I think
the Tom songs, we were pausing before we even learned
was
about all
cooking.
this. We were like, yeah, that is true. That he just said. That is fact that he just said. And we weren't even, we was dead near liberals at that
What
time.
agenda do we have, guys?
We had none.
We have no agenda.
People be saying we're bought and paid for. Like, it's so crazy that people try to find any way to cope with the fact that we just think differently than them.
They said
And we support different things that we like. At some point, you have to realize as an adult that everybody has different experiences and thinks differently than you. Like, you cannot insult and put people in a box for thinking differently than you.
Y'all know
Yeah,
what's
it's-
crazy? We used to have the Black Lives Matter poster in the background.
We reacted to the Tom video. We talking about when he said it's true with the BLM in the back. That's how you know
We
we
was
was
just
keeping it a stack.
Yeah, we were just-
we was keeping it real. You know that was 3 years ago today that he commented on our video.
Seriously?
Yes,
No, yeah, man. It's hard to be a black and Republican out here
it
nowadays.
is. Matter of fact, we got shout out Tom Bo.
We
3
gotta
years
stop
ago
saying
today,
it's
he
hard.
commented on our video.
It's easy, man. It's
We
great
went from
to be
2K to
more money.
7K in one day.